Hello, Rob here from the Flanagan Homestead and East Fork Christmas Tree Farms. Today, for the first time ever, I had a professional shearing crew come out and start shearing my farm. I didn't get any video of that today because I had to go run my gardening club at school that I'm in charge of. But I hope to do videos with him soon. But here's one quick tip that he gave me that I hadn't thought of in the 20 plus years I've been doing Christmas trees, and maybe you've been doing it, I don't know, but he's been doing Christmas trees for over 40 years. But as I was tying tops, he was saying, he was looking at a top that wasn't done quite as well as it could have been done, and he said, you know what I would have done here, and let me show. He said, I don't want to tell you what to do, but let me show you. And he took his clippers and he actually split the stick along the grain, and he says he does the same thing with bamboo. I have a bamboo stick here, and split it on the end, and where there was laterals coming out of the tree, he just split this and slid it over the branch, which again I hadn't done before. And so I'm going to split this up a little further so you could actually split the bamboo some. It pinches the branch in, and then you tie it down there, it holds it tighter, and then you tie the top up nice and straight. It worked. After he showed me that, I was actually tying the tops over here on some of the smaller trees, and so I was doing that, and it works both. It's a little bit harder with the wood sticks that I just cut, but the bamboo, it splits up quite easily. So there's one quick tip from Pedro today. I plan to do a video with him soon when I get a chance. He's got an interesting story of rags to riches on Christmas tree farming, but I have to do that after he finishes my field. Here's a quick update on some of what's going on in my field. So he and just a part of his crew came out today and started doing this section of the nobles. We're getting work done on that. Here's 1,100 trees that you see here, about 2/3 of an acre, that are growing up pretty good, but we have a good kill in the weeds, but you see a lot of white in here. And that's Queen Anne's lace. We haven't been able to get rid of that the last few years. And if we continue on down the field, you could see where it's not hayfield out there anymore. And there's a year younger nobles out there, another 2/3 of an acre. And from right here, you just see white because of all the Queen Anne's lace. But there's actually a lot of good trees that are growing really well in there. And it looks white from here, but if you pull up closer here, you could see that it's mostly bare dirt, but then the white flowers stick up and create that view. And I mentioned this in a previous video, but we have a young man that's doing our handles. You can see all these dry brown branches on the ground here. He's been cutting handles on all these trees. These trees should have had handles on them last year, so it's a little bit more branches to cut off and a little bit harder work. He's doing our entire field for us where the new trees are interspersed in there, and he's getting close to 40 hours of cutting handles in. Probably within a week, all of my trees will be sheared, not by me, but by the crew that I'm hiring. And I'll give you an update on how that went, how much the cost was, how expensive, that type of thing. And I really hope to get some stories from Pedro to share with you. And as always, thanks for joining me on the Flanagan Homestead, where Christmas trees are my business, teaching and cleaning horticulture is my job, and outdoor projects are my passion. Hope to see you again soon. Be blessed, everyone.